This episode is brought to you by Whoop Social, the all-in-one social media tool that saves you time and skyrockets your growth. Stop wasting hours posting manually. With Whoop Social, you can schedule, publish, and track performance across every platform, all from one simple dashboard. Whether you're a creator, brand, or agency, Whoop Social helps you stay consistent, reach more people, and grow faster automatically. Don't wait. Join thousands of smart marketers and start free today at whoopsocial.com.
You know that feeling when you post something online, a photo, an idea, anything, and you can almost feel it start to fade the second it goes live?
It's not just a feeling, it's a reality.
Yeah.
We're in this insane race against time.
And the clock is ticking faster than most people realize.
Oh, absolutely. We have this stat that just perfectly frames the problem. On a platform like X, formerly Twitter, a post has a half-life of just 18 minutes.
18 minutes, that's nothing.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It means in 18 minutes, half of its potential engagement just gone. So if you wait for a trend to pop up in your feed, you are already way, way behind the curve.
So you've already lost.
You've lost. What we're seeing is a huge strategic shift. You can't be reactive anymore, just playing catch-up. The goal now is to be proactive, to use this data to almost achieve dominance by being the first voice people hear on a new topic.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive. We're going to see if this AI crystal ball is for real. We'll unpack how these tools actually work, look at the results, and then give you a blueprint for how to use this yourself to stop chasing that 18-minute window.
And start setting the trends instead.
Let's start with just the sheer scale of it all.
Okay.
Why is timing so critical right now in 2025? I mean, the numbers are huge, over 5 billion users globally.
And that's the irony. The massive scale actually makes the window of opportunity even smaller. There's just so much noise.
Right.
So trends don't just fade, they flash, and then they vanish. On TikTok, for example, a hot topic will often peak in, say, 24 to 48 hours.
So if you're jumping in on day 3.
You're fighting for crumbs.
Yeah.
Just scraps of attention.
So being a first mover isn't just a small advantage. It sounds like it's everything. What's the actual payoff?
It's exponential. When you're early, the competition is low. The sources we looked at suggest that creators who get the timing right can see, get this, 10 times more shares.
10 times. That's a huge difference.
And it goes beyond just likes and shares. Think about ROI.
Return on investment, right, the business side of it.
Exactly. Instead of paying to boost every post, you're getting all this free organic reach.
Yeah.
Early movers can see a 30 to 50% better ROI on their entire content budget. You're basically using data to save money on ads.
Okay, the payoff is clear, but I have to push back on this a bit. These tools claim, 70 to 80% accuracy? That sounds almost like magic. What are they actually reading to make these predictions?
It's not magic. It's just a monumental amount of data. Complete fire hose. They're pulling real-time feeds from all the big platforms like TikTok, Reddit, but they're also looking at news feeds, Google Trends, even private forums.
So they're not just looking at what's already trending, they're looking for the sparks, the very beginning of the conversation.
That's the key. They're tracking the raw data of emerging interest. The accuracy comes from the machine learning and specifically natural language processing, or NLP.
Okay, so break that down for us. What are the key things the algorithm is looking for?
It's basically assessing 4 factors at once. First, you have volume, which is just the number of mentions. Then velocity, which is how fast it's spreading.
Okay, simple enough.
And sentiment, is the buzz positive, is it controversial? But the 4th one I think is the most interesting, novelty.
Right, novelty. How on earth does an algorithm know if something is actually new?
It's all about cross-referencing. The NLP is looking at the language itself. Are new slang terms popping up? Is there a combination of keywords with a ton of velocity but like 0 historical search volume?
I see. So it's detecting the birth of a new idea because there's no history for it.
Exactly. The NLP is what adds the context, telling the difference between, emerging slang and just typo. And once a trend is flagged, let's say it's AI ethics, the AI then switches gears.
From predictor to creator.
To co-pilot. It suggests formats, a listicle, a video, it generates hooks. It even tells you the best time to post based on your specific audience.
And I imagine this has to be fast.
Yeah.
Seamless.
It's all about speed. These tools plug right into things like Canva or your video editor. The goal is to go from detection to a finished piece of content in under an hour. That's how you beat the 48-hour window.
Okay, so if you're listening and thinking, I want to try this. You need the right tool for the job. We looked at 4 big ones. Let's say I'm running an e-commerce brand. What am I looking for?
For e-commerce or anyone needing high-volume creative, you'd probably look at something like Predis.ai. It's an automation powerhouse. Just churns out high-converting ads and posts.
What about a big company, a huge enterprise brand that's more worried about reputation?
That's squarely in Hootsuite's territory, especially with its Owlity GPT. That's all about deep social listening across massive organizations.
And for the solo creator who lives and breathes video?
That would be Syllabi.io. Its whole focus is video. It finds the trending ideas and then auto-generates scripts, even avatars, to get you from idea to upload in minutes.
One more. What if you just want to find those tiny weird trends before anyone else?
Then you're looking at trendy events, or their tool Trend AI. It specializes in detecting those little micro trends on platforms like Reddit and TikTok, the stuff that's just starting to bubble up.
So we have the tools, but you said the AI is just a co-pilot. Let's walk through the 6 steps to actually turn a prediction into something viral.
Step 1 is the foundation, and you can't skip it. Define your niche and goals. If the AI suggests something that doesn't fit your brand or your goal, maybe you want followers, not website clicks, then it's just noise.
Makes sense. Step 2 is the fun part.
Monitor early signals. This means setting up alerts. You have to be proactive, checking those velocity scores every day. You're looking for the pre-viral signs.
Then you move into creation mode.
Right. Step 3, generate angles. Let the AI brainstorm, but this is where the human touch is critical. You have to filter its ideas and, most importantly, tweak them so they sound like you, not a robot.
And then move fast.
That's step 4. Create quickly. Aim for under an hour, use the templates, but optimize for the platform. Punchy text for X, dynamic video for Reels.
And the last 2 steps are about getting it out there and learning from it.
Step 5, post and amplify. Hit that perfect posting time the AI gives you. Maybe throw a small paid boost behind it to get the ball rolling. And finally, step 6 is the loop. Measure, iterate, and scale. See what works, feed that info back to the AI to sharpen its predictions, and turn your wins into a series.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about proof. We have 2 great examples here, a creator and a huge brand. Let's start with the creator, Karen X. Chang.
Right, so Karen X. Chang saw this rising trend of AI-enhanced visuals, specifically using tools to turn normal video into like a watercolor painting or an oil painting style.
And she jumped on it early.
Very early, before it was everywhere. And the result was immediate, massive engagement. The video got over 1 million views in just a few days. Her overall engagement shot up by 40%.
She was riding the wave perfectly.
She was the wave in her niche. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you have Kraft Heinz, the AI ketchup campaign.
This one was brilliant. It was all about absurdity.
Pure meme culture, driven by data. They use DALL-E2 to generate these ridiculous images from prompts like ketchup bottle in space. They correctly predicted that AI-generated weirdness would be huge.
And the numbers were just staggering.
I mean, unbelievable. Over 850 million earned impressions. Their media value was 25 times what they invested.
So the lesson from both is speed, novelty, but also authenticity. It still had to feel like their brand.
Exactly. Even when it's absurd, it has to be their brand of absurd.
So even with these amazing tools, there are still ways to fail. What's the biggest pitfall, the most common mistake you see people making?
The single most dangerous one is over-reliance without strategy. Just turning on the AI and letting it post whatever it wants. You're just automating mediocrity at that point, creating noise faster.
But you mentioned a mistake that's really counterintuitive.
Right. It's the timing mistake, but not the one you'd think. It's being too early.
Wait, too early? How is that possible? Isn't being first the whole point?
Not if you're so early that the audience isn't there yet. If the buzz hasn't started, if people aren't searching for it, your post just sits there and gathers dust. By the time the trend actually hits, your content is old news.
Wow, so you have to hit the very beginning of the upward curve, not the flat line before it.
Precisely. And the other traps are predictable but deadly. Generic content people can sniff out an AI template a mile away now. And, of course, sacrificing quality for speed. A rushed post with a typo can kill your credibility instantly.
So looking forward into late 2025, 2026, where does this go? It feels like we're moving beyond just prediction.
We are. The big shift is the merge between prediction and generative media. Soon, the AI won't just say, hey, 90s fashion is coming back. It'll automatically generate a customizable AR filter for you to use on Instagram that day.
That would cut production time down to almost nothing.
The projection is by as much as 80% for complex media. And then you have the next frontier, which is real-time live social AI.
What does that mean?
Imagine you're doing a live stream. The AI is analyzing the comments in real time and whispering in your ear, "Hey, the audience is really reacting to that last point, dig deeper." It could literally double your engagement by making content hyper-responsive as it's being created.
And this isn't just for huge companies anymore.
Not at all. The biggest trend of all is democratization. These tools are being built into platforms like Canva's Magic Studio. The playing field is leveling out fast. What used to take an enterprise budget, a solo creator can now do from their laptop.
So this deep dive really shows how AI can shift you from, frantically scrambling for ideas to proactively leading the conversation. It feels like a cheat code for the algorithm.
Which brings up a really interesting final thought. If AI can predict viral trends with this much accuracy, and the technology is available to everyone, does the idea of a viral trend, as we know it, the spontaneous, organic, cultural moment, does it just cease to exist?
Or does it just become something else?
Right. Or will culture just become a series of high-velocity moments that are, from start to finish, orchestrated entirely by algorithms?
Something for all of you to think about. We'd encourage you to pick one of these tools, start monitoring those early signals, and test out that 6-step strategy. Thanks for joining the deep dive.
This episode is brought to you by Whoop Social, the all-in-one social media tool that saves you time and skyrockets your growth. Stop wasting hours posting manually. With Whoop Social, you can schedule, publish, and track performance across every platform, all from one simple dashboard. Whether you're a creator, brand, or agency, Whoop Social helps you stay consistent, reach more people, and grow faster automatically. Don't wait. Join thousands of smart marketers and start free today at whoopsocial.com.